Good evening, volleyball fans. Welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School, the main gymnasium. On this Thursday night, as we're on the cusp of the weekend, it is Senior Night 2023 for the Lady Aces varsity squad. So we'll have some special stuff coming up a little later in this broadcast and in our second live stream tonight, which will be the varsity matchup. But Eastside out of Indiana has made the trip across the border, and they are here tonight to take on the homestanding Lady Aces in both junior varsity and varsity volleyball action tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you here with us. Everything is working the way it's supposed to so far tonight, so we'll knock on wood, and we won't say anything more about it because we don't want to jinx ourselves. We're looking forward to tonight's action. We don't have any records for the junior varsity squads, but we do have. We can compare the teams when we get to the varsity level as to their win-loss records. But what we do have for the junior varsity game are the rosters to fill you in on who's going to be out on the floor playing in the junior varsity games here tonight. We're going to do that in just a moment, but first, I want to say a big thank you to all of our diamond-level underwriting supporters making our live coverage possible and possible for free here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. They include our good friends, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. A big thank you to the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for information on the latest COVID boosters, flu shots, and more. And, of course, ARC Solutions Incorporated, a world-class facility located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and are also online at www.arcsolinc.com. So they don't do an official introduction of players for the varsity game, so we always kind of like to run through the junior varsity rosters real quick. And let's do that right now for the visiting Eastside Blazers. I like that name, Eastside Blazers. It's going to go this way. Number 2, they've had some number changes, so if I hesitate a little bit, that's the reason why I'm going to try to keep it in numerical order. Number 2 is Micah Fuentes. She is a freshman. Number 5 is freshman Stella Dickerhoff. Number 10 is sophomore Elodie Bishop. Number 12 is Emily McLean. She is also a freshman. And, thank you. A little gift from the Sherwood State Bank. I should mention the Sherwood State Bank has picked up the tab for the students. Courtesy of the Sherwood State Banks, all the Hicksville students get into tonight's games for free. I was going to mention that a little bit later, but he just came up and gave us a couple nice little freebies, so we'll pass that along. A big thank you to the Sherwood State Bank for making that possible here tonight. Let's see. I have 2 number 12s on the roster I've been giving. One is Emily McLean, but she may not be here tonight. I think somebody might have said something along those lines. The other number 12 I have listed is Saveva Sachi Scatolero, who is a junior. So there you have it. One of those will be out, and I think it's going to be Saveva. So let's see. Continuing on, number 13 is sophomore Kaylee Burns. Number 14 is Mena Tagawa, and who's also a junior, and number 15 is junior Andrea Sanchez Hernandez. And then we go to, number 17 is Anna McAtee. Number 18 is Faith Spicer. Number 20 is Danielle Guerra. Number 22, Carly Carnahan. And number 29 is Kylene Schaefer. On the Lady Aces side, their JV with their brand new updated roster they gave me. Number 3 is McKenna Rice. Number 5, Kennedy Adams. Number 6 is Liberty Doctor. Number 7, Helen Leon Flores. Number 8, Hannah Ridgway. Number 9 is Reagan Cayley. And again, Ridgway is wearing number 16 tonight. So we will make that adjustment. Number 10 is Paige-Lynn Ayers. Number 15, Kaylin Metz. Number 17, Teslin Reed. And let's see. Oh, I should mention, too, Elodie Bishop is a sophomore. Anna McAtee is a junior. Faith Spicer is a freshman. Kaylee Burns is a sophomore. Carly Carnahan, a freshman. Danielle Guerra is a freshman. And Kylene Schaefer is a sophomore. Wanted to make sure I mentioned all of the classes. And we've got some more stuff that's going to be happening. In particular, we'll talk more about it coming up, but there will be a special ceremony honoring the 2 seniors on the varsity squad coming up a little bit later. We'll get you the details on that. Probably a break between game and number 1 here. They'll get the players out on the floor, and the officials will double-check the numbers, the positions. They'll make the substitutions for libero on both sides of the net, and we'll get ready to get game 1 of this junior varsity match underway. Again, it's best 2 out of 3 to win the match, and Eastside will have the ball. And Carnahan with the serve to get this junior varsity match underway here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel tonight. Glad to have you with us. Adams slaps it over, and that's going to go errantly off the wrists, and point for the Aces as they'll get the serve right back, taking an early 1-0 lead, and Kennedy Adams will drop back to serve for Hicksville. Bill and Chris, again, we're glad to have you with us for volleyball action here tonight. Adams serve. Straight to the libero, a nice setup for Eastside. Over it goes. Adams on the other side. And that'll be Ayers. Nice diving save. Adams slaps it over again and catches him a little out of position, and the Aces are up 2-0. That'll roll down the hallway. And Anna McAtee, she's the libero, number 17, runs and grabs that ball, brings it back into the field of play. Oh, just off the hands. Serve will continue for Kennedy Adams. Ayers on the line and good. I see somebody forgot to shut the door, and we have a whole bunch of people sitting over here on the press side that aren't supposed to be sitting here. Oh, well, a lot of Evergreen people. Usually they have the doors shut so that people know to sit on the other side. That's all right. Hopefully they won't be too disruptive. Adams puts the ball up. Another good serve for Kennedy Adams. Eastside looking to save it. Nope, can't quite pull it off. And an early timeout called on the Eastside bench. They're going to talk things over, down 5-0 early. Again, we're going to have a bit of an extended live stream. When this match wraps up, they're going to be having the ceremony for senior night between the JV and the varsity match. So we'll keep our live stream going to bring you that coverage. And then when that's taken care of, we will sign off briefly, and then we'll be back with our second live stream, which will be the varsity match for this evening. Good crowd coming over from Eastside, Indiana to be here tonight. Final seconds ticking off of this first time out. And we'll get Eastside back out onto the floor. We'll get ready to get things back into action here tonight. Adams. And that'll be another point for Hicksville. Nice shot over, and that was off of McKenna Rice, I believe, so that'll be a point. No, I guess they say she didn't. I thought she'd hit it. Evidently not. It must have gone off the top of the net to change its trajectory. And that'll be another one against the back wall. Adams, long stretch serving for Kennedy. Another good-looking serve. And again, they can't quite run it down. The Aces will go up 10-0 here, as Eastside is struggling early on in this game. Adams maintaining her serve. And just missed on the tip over. Another point for Hicksville. Eastside clears the net. Rice, Metz, and that's out. So first time tonight, well, since the first initial serve. And Adams recovers, it gets over the net. Eastside, Ridgway to Adams, and now Metz will put it over. Again, Ridgway. Ayers pushes it over. Nice tap, and that'll be into the net. And a bit of a carry, so. And now McKenna Rice drops back to serve. Setting it up for Eastside. They tap it over. Ridgway to, and then Metz again. And that'll be out. Rice's serve. Pull it back towards the center. Ridgway, and then Ayers taps it over. McAtee. And over it goes for Eastside. Ace is looking to set it up again. Again, Ayers pushes it over to McAtee. Rice hitting it over the net that time. And that was Elodie Bishop just missing. The ball drops. And the Aces will serve yet again. Rice drops back again. And that'll be off the side of her hand, and Burns puts it into the net for Eastside. Rice again, a nice looking serve right to McAtee. She digs it out of there. Over it goes. That's Adams. And another tap over. That's going to be trouble. That was a bad hit from Rice. She knew it. That'll be another point for Eastside, and they will get the serve back again. And the serving will be number 5, Stella Dickerhoff. Dickerhoff into the net. My
microphone is picking that up. Could you please silence your device?
I can hear his game. Over it goes. Adams, Rice, and Ayers slaps it. McAtee digs it out. Over it goes again. Now Ridgway, and tap over by Rice. Rice threads the needle and gets the point. Ridgway with her serve. Nice setup. Over it goes and into the net. I think that was number 14 that went into the net. Meina Tagawa. Ridgway with another serve. That'll be over, and usually that doesn't happen with Teslin Reed, but she was just a little bit off on the timing there to be able to kill that one. 18-3 now, and dropping back to serve, Elodie Bishop for the Blazers. Ridgway, get it over the net. Blazers looking to set it up. They tap it back over. Rice, Ridgway, and Ayers puts it over for the Aces. Now McAtee, over it goes, right to Adams. So that's a player, I think it was a position violation, and that'll give the point to Eastside. Adams, and they tap it over, drops it in. Let's see if they can recover. They do. To Ridgway, and they're going to have another. That time is a player in the net. I think that was number 10, they said, went into the net. Bishop puts it over. Doctor gets the kill. So the Aces will get the serve back. They're up by 14. And dropping back to serve now, Paige Ayers. Pagelin puts the ball up. Right to McAtee, and over it goes. Ridgway puts it back over and one. And, nice job by Teslin Reed to salvage that. It looked like it was going right into the net, but Teslin got it over. And that's going to be a double hit. I think that was Fuentes that they got for that one. For Eastside, and the Aces hit the 20-point plateau. McAtee puts it up. McAtee back over again to Ridgway. And now Adams. Carnahan got a piece of it, and it just changed the trajectory enough so that it couldn't dig it out of there. So one more serve for Ayers coming up. High shot over the net. Ridgway with the setup, and Doctor pushes it over. Tagawa, it drops it in. Nice shot from Tagawa. Gets the serve back. Quick substitution for the Aces as Doctor and Ayers will come out into the game. Comes Kaylee and Flores. had to move Helen Leon's ponytail so the official could see the number. Getting ready to serve on the other side, Kaylee Burns for Eastside. So here come the Blazers. Burns puts it up. Ridgway. And Reed puts it over, and it'll be just out of bounds. So Eastside not done yet. They're staying alive. That one's going to be out. Just a little too much on it. That'll be out for Reagan Cayley. So it'll be Anna McAtee back now with the serve. Her team trailing 22-8. McAtee, ball in the air. Cayley, and then to Rice. Kennedy, Adams. Back to Rice, Adams again, and Adams just outside. That would have been a great shot. She was aiming right for the corner, just missed it. McAtee with another serve. And that's an ace. Good job by Anna McAtee. She closes the gap a little bit more. McAtee's next serve, and that's going to be another ace. As she caught that back line, kind of standing there looking at it. Eastside's next serve, right to Ridgway. Now to Rice, and Kennedy Adams has it blocked. I think that was Stickerhoff, number 5, that got the block there to kill that one. A nice save by the Aces. Get the ball over the net. Ridgway, Rice taps it over. That's going to be trouble. Can't quite get the ball up high enough. Goes into the support pole on the far side, and it'll be a point for the Aces, and Teslin Reed back to serve for Hicksville. And a brief consultation at the scoring table. Reed gets the ace.
And that'll make it match point Aces as they are 24-12.
Game point.
Or game point Aces, my bad.
It's okay. Reed. Over it goes. Reed, Rice, and then Adams. That's going to be out. So the Aces will win game 1, 25-12, to take a 1-game-to-none lead in this junior varsity match. We've got some time between games. So I'll take some time to say a big thank you to a couple of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. If you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new, pre-owned car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering solutions for business and industry, including welding, powder coating, safety equipment, and so much more. And they're looking to add to their roster. Maybe you can become a part of the team at APT Manufacturing. Log on to aptmfg.com/careers for a complete listing of all the opportunities that they have. And you can fill out an application, upload your resume. They'd love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you'll be a part of the APT manufacturing family. Great way to start a brand new career, second career, or maybe even add to the skills you already have. We want to thank them so very much as well for their continued diamond level support of our Aces Sports broadcast. Because of our diamond level supporters, I mean, they underwrite all of our Aces Sports coverage throughout the year on Hicksville Community Television. They're the reason why we're able to be here, go on the road sometimes, and best of all, provide our live stream coverage for free. So we want to thank them all so very much. Our diamond level underwriting supporters, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at aptmfg.com/careers, and also the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. And, of course, we've got a couple more that we'll be mentioning coming up here after this next game. Again, a reminder, it was just made an announcement down on the floor that there will be the senior night ceremony happening between the JV and the varsity matches, so we will stay on with this live stream to bring you that here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Also, I've been informed that on Tuesday night we had third graders that joined in with the varsity for the introduction of players. Tonight it's going to be the fourth graders, so I got handed some fourth grade rosters. So we'll have more of the little ones here enjoying what it's like to be out on the big floor as they look forward to getting a little older and maybe playing volleyball at this level themselves in a few years. Bill Murphy, Chris Warner, we're your crew from Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you with us. And again, we're getting ready to get game number 2 of this junior varsity match underway. Kennedy Adams will have the serve. It's to be the Aces' serve to start this game. And we are ready to go. Adams, good-looking serve. Over to Eastside. Setting it up. Over it goes. Adams again. Now to Rice. And that'll be Ayers knocking it over right to McAtee. Nice setup for the Blazers. Metz. Just off the hand of Anna McAtee and out of bounds. Again, you can keep track of the score down in the corner of your screen, the HIX-TV scoreboard cam. That's Liberty Doctor. Nice save, and Metz will push it over again. Drops right in. A good job by Kaylin Metz. As the serve will continue with Kennedy Adams. She had quite the run serving to start game 1. Adams again. Nice looking, and that goes off the side. McAtee salvages it right to Doctor.
I was wondering, Bill, because it did not go through the little.
It went on the outside of the. They have
the
those
pylons.
They have those little orange and white striped masts, or red and white striped masts, and it has to go between those to be a inbounds hit. That one again goes awry, and it'll be another point for the Aces. And our first timeout of game 2 is called by the Eastside Blazers. Again, finding themselves down early, 4-0. Try to get the ship righted here. Again, it is a if you're out there watching and you'd like to come in and be a part of the crowd for the senior night festivities, and if you're a student, come on out, because thanks to the Sherwood State Bank, courtesy of them, all Hicksville students are admitted to tonight's volleyball action for free tonight. So big thank you to the Sherwood State Bank for doing that for the kids here at Hicksville. So they even came by and gave us a couple of little freebie things. And Chris eats that stuff up. Nothing he likes better than some of the free swag.
Yes, and while I actually got it pulled up, Bill, here, I'm going to comment. Eastside is a member of the Northeast Corner Conference in Indiana. Well, of course, the Hicksville Aces are part of the GMC.
Mm-hmm. Kennedy Adams puts it over the net. That's out. Your dad's an Eastside alum, isn't he?
Yes, he is. My father played football at Eastside back in the day.
So Chris has to remain impartial for sure tonight. Mets. That could be, yep. So the Aces will get the serve back. It'll be McKenna Rice dropping back. McAtee and setting it up. And just off the hands of Guerra and into the net. Again, Rice right off the top of the net. It drops down and returned into the net. Ridgway. Nice setup on the other side for Eastside. And right off the hands of Metz or Doctor. They were both right there. So down by 5, the serve returns to Eastside and Micah Fuentes drops back with the volleyball. Ayers, Rice sets it up, and Doctor over. McAtee. Oh, right behind her is Ridgway, and Rice will salvage that. That'll be out. Too much on it. Dickerhoff had the right idea. She just floated it a little bit. And now it'll be Hannah Ridgway, number 16, libero, back to serve for the Aces. And that's, again, a bit of an errant hit by Danielle Guerra into the net. Another serve for Ridgway. Ridgway, Reed knocks it over, right back to Adams, and then Rice taps it over. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done by Eastside. They get the point. They'll get the ball back. Dickerhoff. Puts the ball up and into the net. When you're down that many points, you hate to see him, hate to give a point away like that. And now Pagelyn Ayers to serve for the Aces. Leading by 7. Ayers gets it across. Tagawa. Good shot by Tagawa. It got the Aces. Rice dove for it and hit it right into Reed. So Guerra puts the ball up to Ridgway. Doctor, and that's Rice to McAtee. And that's going to be out, and it is. Good eye on the Aces side. So they'll get the serve right back, and it'll be Liberty Doctor. Nicely done. Quick substitution as Tagawa comes out, and in to serve number 10, Elodie Bishop. Bishop serve to Ayers, and then to Doctor, and then Ridgway will knock it over. Rice, Ridgway, and Doctor pushes it across. Eastside looking to set it up. And Fuentes, and that went off of Ridgway's hands badly. So that'll pull the Blazers to within 5. And another serve coming up for Elodie Bishop. Adams. Point for the Aces, and Tesla and Reed back to serve. Reed to Bishop. Set up. Over it goes. Ayers. Bryce knocks it over. Set up. There's Fuentes. Doctor. And Kennedy Adams off the hands of McAtee. And Reed's second goes into the net. Little rock, paper, scissors there to determine who's going in and going out, I guess. Kaylee Burns with the serve. Ayers. And then Liberty Doctor puts it over. Adams. Eastside looking to get it set up again. Dickerhoff puts it over. Metz just outside. Just missed. And that'll be out. Adams with the serve, and that'll, they make it out of there, and then Metz is waiting for it, and she drops it right back in after a remarkable save by the Blazers. One more serve for Kennedy Adams. We'll tap that one over. Ridgway digs it out, and then Ayers knocks it over. McAtee, and over it goes from Dickerhoff. And not enough on that one. It caught Metz by surprise, and she hit it, but she didn't hit it strong enough to get it over the net. So Carly Carnahan, Doctor, Rice, and Ayers again. McAtee, nice setup. And they kind of ran into each other there and hit it under the net and out of bounds. So McKenna Rice will be serving now for the Aces. Rice just gets it across. Ridgway. And everybody was sort of standing around looking confused after that initial hit. Not sure what was going on there. A little miscommunication on the Aces side, obviously. Into the game, number 14, Meina Tagawa. Back out on the net for the Blazers. Fuentes. Ridgway. Again, doesn't get it up and spins it off to the side. Fuentes' second serve to Adams. And Mans. Nice shot from Kaylin Metz. I said Mans, excuse me, Metz. Kaylin Metz. They get the go-ahead whistle. Hannah Ridgway. And out of position on the defense for Eastside. And that'll be a point for the Lady Aces. Ridgway will serve again. Ridgway's serve, right to McAtee. Tagawa slaps it over. Good shot. And Teslin Reed gets it over the net for the Lady Aces. Adams and Liberty Doctor puts it over. Fuentes. Rice. Adams. And a double hit on Kennedy Adams. So Stella Dickerhoff now to serve. Adams. It just tapped over by Rice. That's Ayers getting it over that time. Rice, Ridgway, and Doctor. And Ayers knocks it over. Fuentes and right back to Ridgway. Nice save. Again, Rice. Ayers pushes it over, and it'll be a point. It's again a double tap. Ayers digs it out of there, and Ayers will knock it across. Off the hands of Stella Dickerhoff, and a point for the Aces. Ayers dropping back to serve now. Tagawa. Fuentes. Back to Ayers. And Reed. And that'll be out of bounds. Anna McAtee just a little outside the line. And the Aces hit 20 points again. Here in game 2. Ayers. Fuentes. They set up for the Blazers. Tagawa, just missed. Tagawa mistimed that a little bit. Job. Ridgway, Rice, and Adams will push it over. McAtee. As Liberty Doctor now. Fuentes skies it. And McAtee just off the top of the net. And Doctor will put it over for the Lady Aces. And the volley continues here. Adams not able to get much on that spike. Back the other way, and the Aces will set it up again. Adams again, she gets a little more on that one. Oh, that'll be out. A little too much on that one from Kaylee Burns. Ayers with one more serve for the Aces. And that's off of Tagawa's hands. Ayers again. Sky that one and into the net, and it hits the ground, and it'll bring up match point for the Lady Aces. Substitution as, again, Flores comes in, as does Kaylee. Doctor and Reed will have a seat. Ayers serve. Over it goes. Back to Ayers. And that'll be out. So the Aces can't quite finish that time. Guerra back to serve. And that's going to be out. And that'll do it. 25-14. Your final score in game number 2. And that'll be a 2-0 straight set win for the Lady Aces in the JV match. A big thank you to the remaining 2 diamond level underwriters for this junior varsity match. That's the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A full service pharmacy for you and your family's needs. Also medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, gifts, sundries, and more. I want to thank them so very much. Next time you're in downtown Hicksville, stop by and see for yourself the difference of being locally owned and operated means. Now they're getting ready to do the senior night festivities, and when they begin, if I'm not finished with my underwriting mentions, I'm going to just stop talking, and we'll go down to the floor announcer. But again, if you'd like to get information on the latest COVID booster, flu shots, or more, feel free to give them a call, 419-542-6218. The Hicksville Pharmacy, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. One of our diamond level underwriting supporters, as is our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering many solutions for business and industry, plasma, robotics, welding, so much more. You can find out about the many things they do, and they do some incredible stuff out there. Check them out online at www.arcsolinc.com. We want to thank them so very much, Denny Vetter and the whole gang over there, for their continued diamond level support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. They are such a great member of our community.
Attention everybody, we'd like to recognize our seniors, Aubrey Baird and Martina Vasquez. Our first senior is Aubrey Baird. Her parents, Kenny and Tiffany Baird. Aubrey has 2 siblings, 19-year-old brother Kyler, who is a sophomore in college, and 14-year-old sister McKenna, who is a freshman on the volleyball team. Aubrey's plans for after high school is to become an occupational therapy assistant. Her favorite volleyball memory is making the Elite 8 her junior year and getting to play this season with her sister. Her advice for volleyball underclassmen: work as a team to get the job done, and don't take anything for granted because it goes way too fast. She would like to say thanks to her parents, coaches, grandparents, the community, and my teammates for such a great 4 years here at HHS. Senior Aubrey Baird. Our next senior, Martina Vasquez. Parents Victor and Carmen Vasquez. She has 4 siblings: Victoria, 22, Ronnie, 19, Caddy, 12, and Cammie, 3. Martina's plans for after high school is to finish out her internship at Main Street Studio, then attend cosmetology school to be a hairstylist. Her favorite volleyball memory, making it to the Elite 8 last year, also playing glow-in-the-dark volleyball during practice. Her advice for volleyball underclassmen: work hard every day, whether it's at practice or matches. Don't take anything for granted because the 4 years will fly by. Love and enjoy the game. She would like to say thanks to her parents and her sisters for always being her #1 fans for the past 7 years of playing volleyball. She would also like to thank her coaches, current and past teammates for always encouraging and challenging her, and a big thanks to her community, who has always shown us unimaginable support the past 4 years. Senior Martina Vasquez. gifts. Thank you so much.
So the brief senior night festivities didn't last as long as it has in the past. So it's only 2 graduating seniors this year. But again, we'll echo Coach Lavin and wish the very, very best to Martina Vasquez and to Aubrey Baird as they get ready to finish out their final season with the Lady Aces. Well, as we get ready to wrap things up again, a big thank you to all 4 of our Diamond Level underwriting supporters making our coverage possible. Here on Hicksville Community Television, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and online at aptmfg.com/careers. The Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Call 419-542-6218 for information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. And APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park, and also online at www.arcsolinc.com. Want to thank them so very much. Also, a special thank you again to the Sherwood State Bank. They are providing free admission for all Hicksville students for the games here this evening. So we want to thank them for doing that for the student body. Greatly appreciated. And again, congratulations to the 2 graduating, soon-to-be graduating seniors on the Lady Aces volleyball squad. We also want to say a big thank you to the Hicksville Athletic Department, Mr. Houghton Overmeyer, for giving us the space and allowing us to be here with the live stream coverage. And thanks to all of you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the coverage that we had for you this evening. We had a few viewers, I think, from the Eastside area. So glad to have you with us. And if you have not already done so and you like what you've been watching, please consider subscribing to the HIX-TV YouTube channel. We'd love to have you join our list of subscribers. And you can hit the notification button to get notified whenever we schedule a live stream or whenever we post new content to our video on demand library. And to those who have already subscribed, thank you so very much. We love having you as part of the community in Hicksville Community Television. So with that, we're going to wrap things up. Chris and I will be back in about 20 minutes from right now with the second live stream of the evening. That, of course, will be the varsity matchup between the Eastside Blazers and the Hicksville Lady Aces. And until then, once again, final scores in the junior varsity match. It was the Aces winning Game 1, 25-12, and Game 2, 25-14, to take the match 2-0. And for Chris Warner running the camera and overseeing the live stream, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you a very good night and good sports.